All right, day two in the Dolomites, and I am going hiking today. I don't remember what the hiking route will be, but it shall be fun. Nature girlies, arise. Let's do this. Welcome back, everybody. This is my last and final full day in the Dolomites, and I'm not even gonna lie, I woke up and almost talked myself out of this hike, but because I hadn't yet left the resort, left the hotel, I knew that I had to make the most out of my time here. I mean, who goes to the Dolomites and then doesn't go hiking, right? But I was really enjoying myself, just relaxing. Now, I'll tell you, I was intimidated when I met up in the lobby with the other folks who were going on this hike.
Wow.
They were suited up, booted up. They all looked fit and healthy, and they knew what they were coming to do. This hike that was on the board for all the activities for the day was ranked intermediate, but I'm not gonna lie, for this American girl, that was hard. And luckily, I ended up meeting two Brits because I will say, anybody coming to the Dolomites, it'll do you a service to not only learn a little bit of Italian, but to also learn some German. Most people speak both, but I found that I ran into more people who spoke German and little English. So, just a fun fact if you're planning on coming out this way. Now, as you can see, we are going higher and higher into this mountain. And I was not going to lie, I was getting scared and more nervous because I'm like, am I going to be able to do this? Like, anxiousness was arising within me as this is going on. The good news is that as we were going up the hike, the instructors did let us know that there would be two groups, one that would go to the midpoint and one that would go all the way up. And as much as I wanted to push myself, I wanted to be realistic. The first 40 minutes of the hike was straight up steep incline. I mean, I thought I was gonna die. I'm not gonna lie. So I ended up going in the second group, only going towards the midpoint. I have no regrets. Next time, I will aim to be more physically in shape so that I could go to the highest peak. But I'm proud of myself for going as far as I did. One thing you will notice in Italy is that there are so many crucifixion statues all over and so many churches. Now, Italy is more Catholic. However, there is like this presence that you can feel being in this nature and seeing all the historical churches. Like you feel the presence of God. As a believer, I felt He was there resting in that nature, resting and welcoming the people who are coming in. Now, the hike guide, he spoke very little English, but he did try his hardest as I was the only American in this half group. So my British friends, they ended up going on the full hike. So I was left to my wits, but I did meet a guy from Holland who did speak pretty good English, and he was so welcoming. And I just really admired the people who were on this journey with me.
Yes.
They really took the time to get to know me, and as I did them, and I felt like regardless of where we all were from, we just wanted to enjoy nature and do this together. And so that in and of itself was very rewarding, just having many different kinds of conversations with all different kinds of people. And you don't get to see the best parts of this trip, unfortunately, because I'm living in it. But you do get to see the beauty of the nature that I'm surrounded by. You get to see this Black girl's joy, as I talked about in another video. And hopefully, this inspires you to head over to the Dolomites. Now, because this was a half day hike, as soon as I got back to the hotel, I went to sleep and I wasn't planning on waking up until it was time for dinner. Y'all, I'm so sad. This is my last 5-course meal at Salvi. I'm feeling all the feels because I just don't want this experience to end. I really enjoyed myself. So the next day, I basically decided to spend the morning at the pool at the Sky Lounge because I hadn't gone to the Sky Lounge. And I checkout for me was about 12, and then I was going to start making my way to Milan. So I had a nice, very relaxing morning in the Sky Lounge, taking some pictures, going in the pool, and then soon to finish up packing so that I could head out, which I didn't even want to think about at this point, if I'm being honest. I could literally almost cry. That's how special this place has been. And I'm gonna miss it. I mean, who wouldn't miss this? Okay, so now I know for next time, you need more than 3 nights. Certainly need more than 3 nights. I need more time. So I will be back. I will be back. Dolomites. This will not be the last time you see me. I told my sister, Milan and Como have a lot to beat because I really think that so far this is my favorite place that I've ever traveled to. And not that I'm like an expert travelist. I haven't been everywhere, but so far out of the places that I've experienced, this has all the elements of the things that I love. Nature, just openness and just quiet, zen, relaxation, spa, saunas, like all the things, luxe, like the details are intricate, the people are lovely. Yeah, so I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it again. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I will be back. This just means that I will be back. I have a home, another home to come. So yeah, more to come on Milan and Como. And this is what I mean when I say it's in the details, y'all. They left me a lovely birthday note on my way out. So lovely, so happy that I chose Hotel Salvi. Now, I have journeyed to the train, and it is about, I would say, about 4 hours total commute time from where I was in the Dolomites to get to Milan Centrale. That is the central train station in Milan. And so I enjoyed this journey. I really just obviously looked at pictures that I took, looked at content, tried to read it a little bit. I felt myself becoming overstimulated a bit, so I wasn't able to focus as much on my Theo of Golden book as I wanted to. However, I enjoyed the scenic route. Nice to see myself going from one end or one point in Italy to another. One place that is very, very rural, like the Dolomites, and then heading into a major, major city. And you know I love fashion, so we had to do Milan for the fashion. Check out the rest of this video, which is mostly going to just be images of me in Milan. Now, because Milan is the fashion capital of Italy, for sure you know I was planning on bringing the fits after this very relaxed vacation portion of the Dolomites. What I did in Milan was that evening I had booked the Opera Carmen. Now, the opera was great. I was not able to capture any photos of it. I would say it was a very long experience to not have any translation. Everything was in Italian. So beautiful experience that I think I'll only do once, and it's off of my bucket list. I did before the theater, before the opera, I went to a restaurant called Giacomo right outside the Duomo, and it was beautiful. The food was delicious. I had this like crab pasta Oh my gosh, it was so good. And I was gonna get veal Milanese, but I just was my eyes were bigger than my stomach, and I did the wise thing and I didn't order it. However, they did give me a lovely birthday dessert because yes, this is indeed the day of my 32nd birthday. And I had a great evening. Also stopped to do a little photo shoot with a photo photographer that I found on Airbnb experiences.